You should have a lot of empty jars and label them all your different emotions.
Do I have to put coins in every time I feel that emotion?
You just pick one up, whichever one you're feeling that day, and take that with you.
See, that would work, except I go through like 100 emotions in one day, so I don't have to bring this 100 jars. But I like the idea of like putting a loonie. Oh yeah, I'm Canadian, so $1 loonie into like a jar for whatever feeling you have, and then at the end of the year or something, you can. It'd be really sad if like. It would be really sad if the sadness jar was like filled up and the happiness jar was.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay, hi guys, welcome to another episode of Tea and Type. I have my friend Nielsen here, who is an INTJ.
Hi, hello, I'm Nielsen.
Okay, this question is because I read this I read this thing on Reddit. I was like, dear INTJs, why do you never text us back? And it was like so hilarious. So how long does it usually take you to text someone back, and what are you considering?
It's usually very fast. It's only when I'm doing like online dating, I find that it can take me like maybe like half an hour to type a text for some reason. Just because I think I mentioned before, you can see where the conversation might lead to depending on what you say or may not say. Yeah, I think part of it is that I don't know them well enough, so I don't know where to lead the conversation, and I haven't, I guess, figured out the most efficient way to just ask the same thing.
You haven't figured out a formula.
Exactly. But yeah, it's usually I have one idea and then review it and then think maybe it's stupid and then, I'll think of something else.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so for me, kind of the same. Usually it's just, sometimes I forget. Okay, no, usually it's like fast, but then for people who I feel like romantically interested in, I might like overanalyze the situation.
That's possible for you?
Oh yeah, but not in the way that you do. But except I forget sometimes. So like sometimes I don't answer for like hours because I forgot, not because I'm interested. So distinction. So I analyze it in terms of like, there are so many possible things that I could say, and then so that's NE, and then SI is like, okay, which words do I like the best? Like I just like that word better than the other word. So then it narrows it down a little bit, and then the FI narrows it down more, like which is the most accurate to what I want to convey, and most best like representation of myself. Yeah, but so what's missing is I'm not predicting the other person's response because I can't predict the response like at all. If someone is attracted to you, how would you like them to like display that?
Oh, I think it's someone that would just give me attention, I guess.
Okay.
In not like in a needy way, but like, I mean, I guess they know or they have an idea of what they want. I would like them to be attentive in the way that they know what they want. So it's like I'm not guessing if they're into me or not into me kind of thing. Where it's kind of like, I guess for me it's so I could like tell, or my intuition can tell. Okay, they want to explore this further, or they're not interested. Just like a clear sign of interest or not. Because I think for us, it's like when we can't accurately see what's going on, that's, I guess, where we become stressed.
I feel like my answer is similar, but for a different reason. Yeah, so I definitely want the guy to be direct, like, as direct and confident as possible. But it's not, I don't think it's to save me from overanalyzing, because I'm not really good at analyzing these things. It's more just because, I don't know, I like that.
Just directness?
Yeah, it's attractive because I'm not really direct, but I like it when the other person is direct. But I don't see that as a double standard. It's more like your actions and your preferences, they don't have to match. I mean, otherwise everyone's just the same. If you're interested in someone, how do you display it, if at all?
I think I would do the same thing. Just very clear signs of interest. Yeah, it's like the guy's coming off as confident and direct and, knows what he wants, I guess.
I actually read this thing, like how INFPs act when they have a crush, and then it was like accurate to me, so I was like, oh my gosh, this person is correct. So I think for me, I would like avoid the other person a little bit. Not because I'm like strategizing, like, oh my gosh, I like this person, I should avoid them. Just because I feel like really nervous, so I don't know what to do, so I tend to just like, yeah, either be like more giddy than usual or more cold than usual. But yeah, generally like try to like get away to process my emotions.
What? How does that even happen?
What do you mean?
You like someone, but you you distant yourself from them?
Yeah.
Do you not see the conflict here? You
No.
want someone to be direct. If someone's being direct with you, and then you're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe
No.
I'll see you next week.
No. If the other person is direct, then it makes life like way easier
Yeah,
for
but
me.
you're gonna give them false signals. It's like, oh, she doesn't want to see me. She's not interested.
I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just so hard. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
No, you're not.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I hear from through sources. I hear you're interested in INTJs and ENTJs, aren't you?
Through sources. Yes.
Yeah. So when you explain it to me and I'm listening to it, it just sounds very what? I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
I will be put on the spot. Look, it's not like I always just run away, but that is... I think... No, actually I'm getting better at this. I was kind of thinking about, like, you know, high school, junior high crushes. Yeah. Now I still have that tendency, but I try to, you know, be reasonable. But the question was, like, how can you tell if an INFP likes you? It's kind of like, I think, you just watch out for, like, inconsistent behavior. Like, she's normally really, like, bubbly and warm, but then she's a little bit, like, reserved around you. Yeah, she probably likes you, or he probably likes you.
You gotta make sure they're an INFP for sure, though, right?
Well, I don't know.
Because you gotta make sure no actually means no kind of situations, you know.
Well, it's not, no, it's not like I'm gonna say no. He's like, oh, if some guy that I like asks me out, I'm gonna say no. Of course I'm not gonna say no. Yeah, just behaviors that are different from the usual is what I'm trying to say.
This is gonna be the worst for someone like to like see what's going on. It's inconsistent behavior.
What is like the worst way for someone to display that they're attracted to you?
I have not even thought of that. How?
Well, you think of it now. What?
I think the worst way for someone to show that they like me is inconsistent behavior.
Okay. Whoa.
Because I don't know what's going on. Are they stringing me along? I see positive things. I see negative things. What is going on?
Alright, that's pretty funny. You're like, inconsistent behavior. Alright, worst way for me is, I think timidity or like skirting around the issue, like when they cloud this like very obvious purpose with like all sorts of, like, oh, let's be friends. Oh no, we're totally just friends, and then, yeah, like purposefully obscuring your own intentions because you're timid or whatever reason. It's kind of like, no.
Does that
sounds kind of like what I do, but not really.
Oh, yeah,
it's a bit different.
Gonna read that
No,
up. Does it not sound like inconsistent behavior? Or does it not sound like someone you know?
No, no, not the same.
Okay, sure.
No, what I'm saying for me was...
All right, defend yourself in
No,
front of the jury.
What I'm saying from... Wow, okay. I try to keep my behavior, like, pretty normal, or even, like, showing what I want. Sometimes I'm, like, really direct, but my moods, like, I can say, like, oh, yeah, I like you, but then my moods are gonna be a bit weird, just because I don't know, I'm not handling them properly because I like someone. What I mean by obscuring your intentions is instead of the guy being like, okay, let's go on a date, he's like, just really obscure things, like, wanna hang out, or like, let's be friends. Oh my god, it's complicated.
I think you might not have given your details.
I never give details. What is the point of giving details?
The details is what makes it interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
No, no. No details, no details.
How would you even know if someone was doing a smoke and shadows play with you, trying to be friends first, and then into something more? I feel like you wouldn't even know until it's too late.
Well, exactly. Well,
so what does it matter to you at the end?
What do you mean?
Is it just the story you can tell your kids?
What do you mean?
That was much more magical in the beginning? Oh, if the guy was more direct, then, like, taking a different path.
No, I don't really care. It's just the question was, like, what is the ideal way? And direct was better because I'm gonna be more attractive. So that was just, like...
ultimate, okay. Yeah,
basically, it's not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry because this person was indirect.
Deceitful?
I guess... Yeah, I sometimes can feel like that, and I have to tell myself, okay, it's not so dramatic, it's not like deceitful, but yeah, sometimes it does feel like, whoa, okay.
Oh, but you just want that strong confidence.
Oh gosh, I feel like so...
On the spot?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, I guess, yes, why not, yes.
Okay. explains a lot about you, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, what does it even explain? I'm so...
I don't know, that INTJ with the directness in their command. You like that?
Alright.
Am I making your phone?
No.
I'm sorry.
I
can dial down these questions.
No, I'm not.
I'm asking whatever's on my mind.
What is the one stereotype about your type that you would like to disprove once and for all?
I think it's the robotic feeling thing. I don't know. That thing seems to be way out of whack. I think maybe those are for like maybe not as mature and younger INTJs. I want to say mature ones seem like perfectly normal, loving people to me.
Robotic feeling as in like not having feelings,
or just like they're motionless. I think that's a flack INTJs get.
INFPs. Yeah, obviously we have this stereotype of being like weak. I think it's because people think of FI, like people think of emotions as like weak. I actually think there's a stereotype of INTJs being strong just because of that robotic, emotionless thing that you talked about. Like people see this as a dichotomy, but I think a lot of INFPs don't actually see their feeling function as a cause of weakness or in any way related to that.
Okay, yeah. Do you want us to record or
no,
or ask some other questions?
No.
I think everything was acceptable and it could be uploaded. I don't see a problem with that. Definitely, for the most part, passed my checkpoints.
Consent to everyone. Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya. We're doing one of those dancing things again.
Feeling the silence with the music in my head. It's kind of like could potentially be offensive. He's trying to be a perceiver.
So?
No, it's good. One of the oh my god, comment if he's doing a good job. I don't think you're doing a good job. I think you're stiff.
Am I stiff?
I think.
What is it? Am I near roll the shoulders more?
I think you're stiff. Okay, you're not gonna be happy if I actually include this part.
I don't know. It's fine.